continuous learners, I think, more reflects that dynamism that you're talking about.
Well, I think my thoughts is that dynamic preceding the phrase gets at that.
Okay.
I think our discussion, the continuous improvement being in the mission was the gentleman from Neelsville said, I don't want everybody that comes into this program to think they're gonna come in and improve everything we have, because it may be going along just fine. And that the continuous improvement was an effort to not, to be developing along the way. I think the word visionary is not in here, and a 21st century leader, I think visionary has to be in there somewhere to capture me. Could be innovative, flexible, adaptable, collaborative, and visionary, I guess. But if a 21st century leader doesn't have a vision, I don't know what they're going to do.
I agree. I know we've worked on this. I still.
I know.
But this is what the public's gonna see. I mean, let's
Right,
get
right.
real.
I
I mean, this
still-
is,
I like it better than what what the choices before.
yeah, thanks a lot. I'm just kidding.
No, but I mean, of the ones we had voted on before, but I just still don't, it just,
What about play with the idea, and I'm not.
I like visionary too. We need something
What if
that
we
I
have
just don't see
dynamic
this as
leader as
distinctive.
visionary learners for the 21st century?
Oh, I like that.
I
I
just
mean,
still,
that adds both futuristic and the need to constantly, that might, it's a possibility.
Say that again.
Well, just leader, instead of the leader as learners, I mean,
Dynamic leaders.
as visionary learners for the 21st century. Just there's some qualifier there for what kind of learners it really is going to be. What is the essence of the learning that we're hoping to provide here? And just leaders as learners, I just don't know that it captures that. And I don't know if visionary is the one that you want, or leaders as learners.
In a lot of the things you read, they talk about the difference of a manager and a leader.
right.
You hear the phrase, well, that's what really separates how one, you need all these other skills, but the visionary piece is what can move things forward.
Okay. What's the rest of your reactions to, now I know we did,
Yeah,
We spent a lot of
we
time.
did.
Yeah, and I'm not.
but that doesn't mean that, if it can be made better,
But I don't think it's gonna be made better by just adding an adjective. I think that if you wanna add the adjectives, you add them down in the list of adjectives that we have.
so, for example, be innovative, flexible, adaptable,
Visionary and collaborative.
visionary, and collaborative.
Well, if you had visionary, would it not also sort of capture the innovative, and maybe you could get rid of the innovative? So you don't have this long list, or maybe not? Was it here? Sorry.
I'm okay with that. So just replace
Visionary,
innovative with visionary.
other thoughts?
Well, we had looked at all the different adjectives for 21st century, and so innovation was coming up in a number of our
Okay.
sources, but, it doesn't have to be, but innovative to me captures that you're gonna do something, you're gonna use the old saying, think outside the box, try and,
Okay. So
but I like the word visionary, I
so
don't know.
flexible and adaptable are really essentially the same. You could substitute one of
yeah.
those. I mean, seriously, I mean, that.
That's what I was thinking of too, because flexible and adaptable to me are
I
very
was
similar.
kind of thinking that as well. So which of the two is?
Be innovative, visionary,
Adaptable and
adaptable, and collaborative. Because adaptable, I think, captures something too, doesn't it, more than flexible?
I do.
Because then you adapt to change, and there's such, you know, rapid stuff going on, so I like that word maybe better than flexible. That'd be good.
Everybody okay with that? So it would be visionary,
No, start with innovative, I think, is what
be
we said.
innovative, adaptable,
Oh,
Innovative, visionary.
Just put visionary where flexible
That's
is.
right.
okay. Be innovative, visionary, adaptable, and collaborative.
Mhm.
yeah, I like that.
Okay, and the larger point I think that Carol is making that I agree with, and I don't know that it has to be here, but I think there has to be an explanation of, for example, what do we mean by dynamic? And it's this notion, and there's a distinction between continuous improvement of the organization and sort of continuous improvement of the individual as a leader. That's the leader is
Leader,
learner.
learner, yeah.
That's what dynamic means.
Right, but and I think the word is there, but that might be one of the places where there's a link to, here's what we mean when we say dynamic.
Okay.
We mean somebody who's,
So we can hot link with leaders as
Yeah, I
well.
like that, yeah, and leader.
And talk about what that means.
okay?
Can I just provide just a little segue? I've been on University Senate, you know, and there's been a group that's been trying to come up with a mission statement, a new mission statement for the university. And interestingly, what they brought out, and everybody has been giving just, you know, hundreds of comments on this mission statement for the university. And it actually was voted down, their recommendation. And what people didn't like, interestingly, in the proposed university mission statement was leaders. I just thought that was interesting, because they, people felt that we're not, you know, the university isn't just preparing leaders. So the word leaders is what caught people up, and ethical decisions kind of thing too. So it was very interesting, because people felt that it was,
They didn't want ethical decisions?
well, they felt for a more, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't ethical, I'm sorry, no.
Justice.
More equitable world, that we're preparing leaders, tomorrow's leaders, you know, for helping to build a more equitable world, so. Anyway, so I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but leaders was in the whole time until last week, you know, so. And I thought that our mission statement was pretty aligned to what, you know, the proposed mission statement was gonna be, so who knows what's gonna happen.
Okay, recommendation 3.
It was interesting too.
You never know. Roger, can you just explain the third bullet, collaborate with a variety of nonprofit organizations in developing, delivering? Is that, you're thinking for that nonprofit piece, or just overall?
Overall. And basically, what I was trying to capture there is that the work of this group is going to come to an end at some point. Somehow, the collaboration that was engendered or, you know, occurred with the functioning of this group, that should go on
Okay.
through an advisory group or through other, you know, mechanisms.
But then can we, for that third bullet, then can we say collaborate with an advisory committee in developing instead of
Nonprofit, yeah.
organizations?
Because that's what was throwing me.
Oh,
to-
Except it's not just an advisory committee. I think when we talked initially, we talked about capitalizing on possibly the chamber, this, that, and that there are a lot of community entities out there that we need to continue to focus on. So what if you just took out the word nonprofit?
Mhm.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a nonprofit.
yeah, that's true.
Right, that's what I was, yeah, that's what the nonprofit thing was throwing me.
And an advisory committee could
Could be
be,
one of those
Right.
organizations,
but
yeah.
that might not be the only one. There might be.
What about collaborate with a variety of organizations as advisors?